How is everybody doing today? This is Icarus, and we are advancing the story of Ahab Everdeen. Do a little refresher in what we've been doing. Let's see. So, we could start the vampire rumors. This definitely seems like something that a vampire hunter would be interested in, but I think what we're gonna do is get the ring for Adriana, I think that's her name, and it appears that it's over there. We have been given information from the monk that there is a military detail. They have a post right up here, actually, where we need to go, and it is a specialized group of soldiers that are meant for demon hunting specifically, or Daedra hunting. So actually, that is where we probably are going to start staying. But I think before we go over there, we will get that ring. I always ask you guys, how are you guys doing? I know you can't respond, but I at least like to ask. I feel like it's polite. Ooh, there is a deer. Let's see what time it is. It is 2:47. Per usual, I'm having a cup of gas station coffee. Not the best, but oh shoot, wrong crossbows. I think I need to sell some stuff too. Yeah. Okay, let's... Did I get it? Nope. Maybe I did. Gotcha. Now remember, we need the leather to improve our armor. I think I'm going to drop the venison contract. Yeah, it's just... Do you want to discard this missive? Yeah, it seemed interesting to do at the time, but... I think... Now that I have, getting a little bit more money and whatnot, it's just not necessary. I do have... Ooh, it's actually too heavy. I do have a ton of meat and leather that I need to go through. So here's what we're gonna do. We are... I think this... So this... The guy over there, I don't know if you can see him, but there is a carriage. And that is... I think a... necromancer. So let's read. Let's see. Retrieve smuggler's note. So let us read this. Take a prize. Nope, wrong one. Smuggler's trade note. I think that's that guy over there. The new source has been a real boon. Skooma, poisons, black soul gems, you name it. We've got a line to a wide range of goods and an even wider range of clients. Which reminds me, someone needs to tell Kari, I think, where she can stick her bottle of sugared cat piss. Oof, rough words. We're done. Okay, hold on. Let me say it a little more stern. We're done. Meanwhile, we're filling up our coffers faster than we can empty them. We're drinking day and night and still haven't gone through half the gold from that Morrowind job for the corpse fondlers. I think that's that's a mean way of saying necromancer. there's a nice way of saying it. With Argonian patrols up and down the border, we can charge an arm and leg and a tail for every crate that comes in. As for zombie pedders, they were pretty pleased the staff wasn't damaged. Staff. Okay, that would intrigue Ahab. He is in the business of finding rare artifacts that wizards and warlocks would use to open oblivion gates and whatnot. Let's get back to reading. Creepy looking things too. Was glad to be rid of it. It's a shame we couldn't hold out a couple more days though. This morning another buyer came by the camp, and orc with a face so lumpy we must have jumped head first off atop of a dragon's reach. Oof. Turns out he was looking for the same staff, offering to pay double. I told him we could have something better for him or on the next boat from Solstheim. Ooh, okay. But he was pretty sodding clear there was only one staff he wanted to buy. Makes sense. The only thing uglier than this orc was the staff. Maybe he wants to hold it up when he shaves, so he doesn't feel so bad being born. Oof. Come on, man. Anyways, I sold him the information on the buyers and sent him on his way. Couldn't get him to trade any of the valuables on his carriage, but it's all right. There's more than one way to part a fool and his things. I told the boys to cut him off on the road west of Whiterun at the burnt down house between the watch. Okay, yeah, we're in the right place. Continue reading. Between the Watchman's Tower and Fort Greymore, so that must be that fort we keep seeing. Given how obsessed he was about the staff, it'd be easy to catch him off guard. So, let's put down this elk. And we are going to shoot this guy. We know for a fact that he is pursuing necromantic artifacts. And he's working with traders who are moving corpses for necromancers. So that's actually something we'll have to eventually look into. Oh, geez, that's not good. He is very powerful. And don't shoot at my horse. Oh, gosh. I am in big trouble. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, he is coming after me. Where is he? Come on. Who's all here? Whoa, jeez. Well, this is not good. Ooh, and that is exactly what I wanted to happen. So I kited those enemies. Ooh, he is taking them down. I probably should help him. Okay, I need to hide. I do not want to deal with him. Alright. Oh, great. What's going on, fellas? Come on. Boom. Why aren't these guys... Gotcha. I prefer to kill the undead, but the living die just as easily. Alright. So let's take all this. Take the gold. I will take back my bolt. Thank you, sir. Alright. What do we got over here? Let's see. Let's see how ugly this guy is. So that worked out amazingly. Flip him over. Smuggler's Ledger. That's too not lumpy of a face. Okay, let's get over to the wagon. Let's call my horse over. Sorry, buddy. I think he took a ice shard to the face. Let's see what they got in here. To raise the living. We'll confiscate that. We can sell that. Sell that. Don't need the ingredients. What do we got? I don't want that basket. Let's drop that. Alright, we got some loot. Not much. But yeah, it appears this stuff is for necromancers. Yeah, these are all ingredients that Ahab would be familiar with. There's a vigil of Stindar. I wonder if that's part of the patrol. Alright, let's read that note. Smuggler's note. Ledger, I mean. Item, dozen bottles of skooma. Delivered to Delvin Mallory of Riften. I have no idea who that is. 50 septims, or I would say Ahab doesn't know who that is. 50 septims and a favor, knowing Delvin, the discount is worth it, at least. Item, the staff of Hasidoki. Bone meal. Like I said, I butcher these names, but at least I tried. Smuggler's fee. So is there any important here? Happy with the haul. They say they're trying to open a portal to something called a Solkarn. If there's loot to be had inside it, it might be a good idea to line up with some buyers. Okay, so apparently there we can go to a necromancer's den. Not too far from here. It says that they're going to try to open a portal. So I could go there, but I think I'm going to hold off for the time being. We are still only level 7. Ooh, and we have a perk point. So let us figure out where we will use that. So we do use one-handed, but I think we're just going to keep dumping perks into crossbow, archery. So let's see, we have long shot. Bows and crossbows deal 40% more damage to targets to targets beyond 50 feet. The damage bonus increases as the distance increases. Yes. I do want steady hand, but I don't need it. Alright, let's go get that ring. Let us go get that ring. So let us see how long Ahab has been here. So 6 days have passed. So he essentially has been out of jail, or at least been a free man in Skyrim, as free as a contracted vampire hunter to the Imperial Legion can be for 6 days. So how does he feel about... Oh, jeez. Skyrim. Come on. There we go. I thought I saw another one. No? No? Alright. Let's get the leather from that guy. How does he feel about Skyrim? I don't know. I think he just wants some notoriety. He just wants to climb the ladder, the social ladder in some organization. And like I said, I just feel like he he feels a strong sense of being alone in Skyrim. I don't think Skyrim terrain-wise is too different than where he's from. Has way bigger mountains, but yeah, he just and another thing to go in is the grief of killing a. So in his backstory, Ahab killed a young man who was a governor's son, and the reason it happened was he was drunk. It was a mistake, and he thought that the child was probably around, more a teenager, around 14 years old, but Ahab thought that he was a vampire. There's a reason that all that happened. He was tricked by a group of vampires. Their reasoning was Ahab is not easy to kill, but he was thinning out their population, and they thought the best way to get rid of him was to set him up. Okay, you gotta wait, bud. So let's see. I think we're in the right spot. Yes, we are. Alright, let's look around. So I think he would be really mulling around some guilt. You know, he'd probably thought about it in prison a lot. But he took a life of an innocent, you know, and... Ooh, something is over there. You know, he lives to protect the innocent. And so, by him making that mistake... wow. You are not taking damage. There's probably... He's accumulated probably a lot of guilt. Alright. Get on, get. Oh, ho, ho. Well, we're definitely set for leather. And we have a dead hunter. We will take your ale and a strange liquid. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can the ring. Conjure a battle mage. Activate to purchase permanent upgrades. Alright. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I had to check the door. I say we 6:55. I say we make camp. Make camp. Skin out the rest of the pelts. Skin the animals that we have to get the pelts. Then we can head to... We can head on over to, oh, that pygmy troll. We can head over to Whiterun in the morning and, give back, it's not gonna work. Alright, we'll head closer to Whiterun So that was a very easy missive to complete. I feel very happy that we have not died in a while, which means we get to hold on to our money, which is fantastic. All right, this forest is a little spooky, but why not stay here? Give us a little cover. Plenty of wood to gather for our fire, which probably we should get a little bit extra. And load it onto our horse. Alright, we're gonna make a huge fire. Oop. So there are different levels of fire that we can make. And it just affects the duration of the fire. So we should be increasing some of our skills too. So there's a lot of stuff that we can be doing while we're camping tonight. Alright, let's make our fire a little bit bigger. So I really do love the just the immersiveness of being able to camp in this game. Just let's take it all. Okay, we are very over encumbered. Okay, where is my Slayer's tent? There we go. Oh, I always do that. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry, guys. We gotta pack that up. I screwed up. But we can fix that. Alright, let's take a drink of some ale. Let's set our Slayer's tent first. There we go. Rather than build the fire first, we'll start setting the tent. Back it up a little bit. I want to burn down our tent. Okay, let's harvest some more wood. So you can only harvest the wood in places where there are trees. It actually just won't give you the option to find wood in areas where there are no trees. I think you can gather branches, but you can only build small fires that I think will last for about 3 hours. So you just have to be constantly lighting, relighting your fire. I think we were doing that in one of the first episodes. There we are. We have some warmth. We'll have some food. A roaring fire. Okay. So let's start skinning out our pelts. Wolf. And I think we're getting better at it, so we will start getting better pelts that we can once again use towards, yay. So we just leveled up with our skinning skill. It just increases just like anything else, slowly over time. Also, when you skin and take ingredients off of animals, time does pass. But the better you get at it, the more efficient you are with that skill, which means that you finish it up quicker. So let's finish skinning. I am starting to get a little bit tired, but we can sleep in. Let's see. Nope. And what else do we have? We have 2 deer carcasses. I say before we go to bed, we'll say a little prayer to old RK. Let him thank him for keeping us safe. We'll definitely take the meat from that deer. And I think we're good. So if we were attacked when I was skinning all those animals, I was so weighed down by him that I would basically, the only option I have is to stand my ground, maybe get to my horse, but I am in deep trouble at that point. Alright, so let's see. So yeah, we have 6 hours. So I am, if you look on the bottom right corner, the little moon shape, I am very tired. So it says I have 37 exhaustion. And I'll show you. Slightly tired. Magic regeneration 10% slower. So it's, you know, it doesn't affect me too much. But if I let it keep going up, I will get... get more effects that are negative effects for my character. So I think we're gonna go with health. And then we'll go towards... Do we have... Oh yeah, our sneak is climbing up. So we can do... Sneaking is 30% more effective. Sneak success depends on the... Okay, we can do that. Or sneak attacks. Sneak attacks with one-handed weapons deal 100% more damage. Sneak attacks with other weapons, 25%. Oh, tripwire. Ah, I'm very tempted to take that too. So many options. So little perks. Sneak attacks with daggers. Sneak attacks deal 10% more. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's pack up our tent. Let's have some breakfast. A bottle of water. And eat some raw venison. No, let's not do that. We will cook that later though. Let's see if we have any more new perks. Awesome. So we will, I think, just do this. This will allow us to make fires much quicker. We're going to do this one. I'll just read it to you. Carry weight increased by 100. So that basically puts us at the original 300 that you start with. Alright. Oh, we have 2 perks. Okay, you receive different buffs around friendly animals. These apply after feeding your wild pet or riding your mount. Interesting. You learn to push your horse to ride faster with each perk. Yes. So he is a very accomplished horse rider. It's something that he did for fun. And it kind of as a hobby, but he also is very skilled at fighting from horseback, which means me as a player need to get better at fighting off of horseback. Okay. There's a wide array of objects you can create using natural resources. Okay. I think that's pretty much all of them. And that gives me primitive crafting. What does create items do? It lets me do the tents. Okay. Primitive crafting, it just lets me do something that I use for actually other characters for the most part. Alright, let's get out of here. Let us get back to Whiterun. I believe that is the camp that we're going to need to go to. That we're going to need to head over and join them. So Ahab is probably excited to hook up with these these men and women. At one point in time, he was working with a group of vampire hunters. Was Ahab the leader? You know, he is a little bit older and he knows what he's doing. If not the leader, he was pretty high up there. So let's get over there. We'll improve our equipment, and then we will meet up with the Imperial Vigil of Stindar detail. See what quests we have from there. So a lot of the quests in this game too are just, they're driven by the roleplay. They're not quests that generate in my journal, not all of them, but it's just kind of things that I roll with as if this character was real, and real as in, you know, a real character in Skyrim. Alright, let's hop off. Sure, they'll tend our horse. They know her. Alright, let's take off our hat and our cape. Okay.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I'm not sure. Maybe it is an anonymous letter. Looked at everything else. Alright, I'm gonna save and reload if it gives me a quest that I was in. Someone please help. A group of necromancers are experimenting with conjuring zombies using ancient dangerous magics, which I fear will have unintended and irreversible consequences. I was expelled from their studies as their ambitions grew into folly against my warning. Okay, say no more. This is totally something that we will do. They're performing a ritual to summon a large group of these foul, uncontrollable creatures as we speak in the southernmost areas of Skyrim, and must be stopped before it is too late. Okay, so we'll say that those Vigil of Stindar sent this to me, and we can reconvene with them, and then head on over and try to stomp out those necromancers.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops.
All right, thank you, sir.
Is.
I appreciate your guys' viewership, and this is Illidan, and I am out.